Hello, everybody, and a good day to you all. Today, I am talking about Dexter Resurrection, season number 1, episode number 3 to episode number 10. And I say overall, these episodes were amazing. I really enjoyed the pacing of this show, the build up as well. You having Dexter, having a friend with Blessing, even though the man doesn't know nothing about him as well at all. But you see them had their relationship, how he even has a fallout. You get to know more about Blessing and his background and his past and what happened to him. His mother died, and Dexter is part of this whole thing. It's weird how Dexter gets involved in these families without even trying. He's going to find a place to stay, and next thing you know, he's involved in this whole thing, and he's getting a cat. So things just get crazy with that. You see, the relationship with his son starts to mend, and as he been open and honest with his son as well too. He also helps his son get off for something that he did, and he finds out his son finds out even though he may have some traits like his father, he's not like his father. But in some ways, he is like his father because all of them are part of the like. In some ways, they do fight crime. In some way. They wanted to stop injustice. They see something wrong, they want to take part of it. He saw that his girl was about to get assaulted, and he stopped it. He shouldn't have killed the guy, but that is what it is. But Dexter sees was promised as well too. He gets rid of his way. And you've seen them understanding each other and starting to bond, which is very nice and very sweet. And you're starting to see Harrison starting to find a path for himself, but it's also good for the character. You see his growth as a character, seeing how he started out, and then seeing him become who he is now. You actually root for him. You actually say, okay, I'm actually happy for this person. I want to see him actually get better and improve as well. And even though Dexter technically is the bad guy, but you actually do root for him as well too, because he's going at people who's even worse. Like wow. And we got introduced to new serial killers in here as well too. You got and people who I never thought would play these kind of characters. Like you got Eric Stone Street in here. I was happy to see him all in the Family, and then now seeing him playing this serial killer. It's just so interesting, and he's still kind of playing that like Family Guy type person, like this all good dad with a happy wife and children. And as you know, he's the psycho. And then you got Neil Patrick Harris in here as well too. Look like he's having a fun time, even though he didn't have a huge part in here. He looked like he was having fun playing this character. It looked like everybody was having a good time playing these characters that they're playing as well too. And Michael C. Hall always doing an amazing job as this character as well. And him and James Reamer have a great relationship between these two, even though his father Harry's not really there. It's all in his head. I do like their banter between one another. Every time they're in a scene together, it's very interesting. And sometimes I always wonder: is Dexter actually talking out loud, or he's just all this is in his head, even the conversation, and he's just thinking, and we just getting a visual of that because they representing it. Because I never seen anybody come into him and say, "Dexter, who are you talking to?" But nothing like that. So I guess it's just all in his head as well. And before we have Angel coming back in here as well too, still investigating, trying to find Dexter. Now here's the thing, I like Angel, I really do, and I understand what he's doing. I get it as a character. At the same time, you kind of want him not to find Dexter because you want Dexter to keep doing his thing, but at the same time, you want him to find Dexter too, but you know he's not going to find Dexter because he doesn't have any evidence. That was the whole main problem with Angel in here. He's the guy who knows that Dexter's the Bay Harbor Butcher. We know Dexter's the Bay Harbor Butcher. But he has no proof to show that the Dexter's the Bay Harbor Butcher. To him, to everybody else, he just seems like he's just some guy who does assess with Dexter, just ranting and raving that he's the guy, but he has nothing to back it up. He has nothing to show that he is this. Even when he thinks he has Dexter, he doesn't have anything. And the way he goes about it is illegal. So it's like, dude, you aren't helping yourself. And because he's gonna let things go, well, he didn't have a good day. Yeah. And then you also have, I really enjoyed the performance of Peter Dinklage in here as well, and also Uma Thurman as well. And seeing Peter Dinklage play this character, this rich guy who supports the police and does all this charity work and all this stuff like too, a billionaire, and then he's obsessed with serial killers and getting to know them and collecting their trophies as well, and trying to like he wants to be them but not be them, but fascinated by them to the point that he becomes one himself, and well, not a serial killer, but a killer himself, and here as well. So that's a very interesting journey that character went into. and I did enjoy his performance as well. So the entire episode, there's a lot of tension, a lot of moments in here. You had this, I don't know how Dexter will get out of this situation, but then you see how it works its way out as well too. And even though things are very dark and very messed up and creepy, it also has some humor to it as well. Like Dexter's Arkham City Hall's performance is fantastic to watch, because sometimes he brings he brings humor to the character that I really do enjoy. His performance is sometimes can be a little bit over the top and dramatic, but it's so fun to watch at the same time. It makes you laugh. It makes you laugh at the same time at the same time you watch it, and almost in a way when he turns it on and be dark, it's like this. Oh, okay. And then sometimes when you're being kind of silly but kind of funny at the same time, it makes it fun to watch The Kill. So so even though messed as that is. And you also have some side stories going on here too. Like you have Harrison and his friend and her son, and the whole thing with the landlord situation as well. And also seeing Harrison find a girlfriend too, and him going and start his path and going to school. And even though, like you said, you don't get to know the girls that much, but at the same time, I did enjoy them as characters, and I really did like them, root for them as well. And even the whole thing with Blessing and finding out about his backstory, and the connection he had with his mom and all this stuff, and his daughter, it's also very nice. And seeing his daughter, what's going on with his daughter as well too, in her perspective, and how she feels about certain things, that's also very interesting. I did enjoy that. And this is the first time in a Dexter season. I think it got picked up for the second season. So it ended well. Maybe you say, okay, let's see how this is going to go, because a lot of times these things it can kind of sideways. But it usually the first season usually goes well. So the second season, what it's going to do after this, I don't know. But for right now, I did enjoy the season a lot. From the acting to the storytelling to the host, even having them in New York City is also really interesting as well. And also seeing how Dexter is learning how to adapt to certain situations, and also seeing him grow as a character. He's starting to have more feelings now. He's starting to grow, because they mentioned he's getting older. And so certain things that he can just blow off, he actually cares about now. He actually wants to find a connection. He actually wants to be with people. He actually wants to be a part of his son's life as well. So he wants to be better as a person. Yeah, he's still a psychopath and a psycho. He still wants to kill people, but he actually does care now. Like, yeah. He even tried to help Angel, who was trying to turn him in, and that didn't end well, but he still tried. Yeah. And there were moments in there you could tell he wanted to hurt the Angel really bad, but and then there was times in here where you thought he was going to do something like kill somebody, but he did. He doesn't know. It's something that was surprising and shocking. He says, "Oh, I didn't think that character would actually do something like that." So it makes him. I mean, he's growing as a character as well too. You watching him change and evolve. Huh. So great season, a great season. Yeah, I think it is. Season a grade. I would give it. I'm kind of bouncing here. Wow, especially how it ended and everything about too in the lead up, and also I really did like the New York detectives in here as well, and their dynamic I thought was very interesting, because the female detective, who's very good at her case, she's more like a robot, very stiff and very rooted, all about the rules and regulations and following the thing down to the T. And the other guy who's more a little bit loose, but a little bit goofy. Not as, I won't say goofy, but I won't say the comic relief either. He wasn't as a robot. He felt more like a person. But they had one thing going on for her that I continue out. She loved the Bee Gees, "Staying Alive." She loved that song. She played that song throughout every time she's going to doing an investigation. She plays that song, and then it pays off in later episodes when they actually play the music in here, and she started dancing doing the dance. She probably saw it at Saturday Night Fever. It makes no sense at all. It's very silly, but I actually really did enjoy it, because the thing is though, you see this person who's so stiff and so witty, and I'm not even sure she's real at the time. But then when she hears that song, she's like, "Oh, that's my jam." Where'd that come from? And then see her partner react to it. What is happening right now? But it's okay, because the thing is though, he was trying to loosen her up this whole entire time. Every so often he might crack a little joke in there to see if she just smile or laugh or something. So some kind of emotion that she's human. And then I seen her dance and then let loose for the first time in here, and it really felt like it paid off. I said, wow. I actually do like her. I don't know. She seems like a psycho herself, but I really do like her. At first, she's probably like on the spectrum, like maybe autistic or some type of way. But overall, I still have fun watching this show. I highly recommend it. So check it out for yourself. If you haven't been watching Dexter Resurrection, I said check it out. Hopefully you watch and you'll enjoy it. If you have seen any of Dexter at all, I guess you say watch all of them. Just watch it from the beginning and watch to this point right here. See this growth as a character. See how he's changed and evolved and he has grown into a more effective psycho killer. So yay, I don't know. But either who, I enjoyed the show. Oh yes, and I said I don't think I can give it a grade yet. If I give it a grade, I'm gonna give it a solid A. I mean, or B plus. No, I'll give it an A. Who cares? I'll give it an A. So let's go check it out for yourself. Don't take my word for it. Hopefully you watching, you enjoy having watching it too. So give my channel a like, hit the thumbs up, shaboot, and subscribe to my channel and share. I would appreciate it. Also, links down below. Connection to my social media. You want to follow me there. Also to my store, both of them, shirts and socks, everything else and whatnot. Things that I designed myself. See some stuff, buy some stuff. I would appreciate it. Like I always say in my dreams of a life, I am the Ninja Rabbit. Peace out, peoples.